All right, y'all. Welcome to the After Hours with the Gas Shack. I'm Zach Metz, CEO, founder, and director of the Gas Shack. We also have
Michael Busby, operations manager.
absolutely. We're fixing to just dive in, kind of give y'all a little history about us and how the Gas Shack started, where we come from as individuals, and also as a brand and a company with the journey we've been on. Man, if you can recall, Whitty, Mr. Michael, everybody also, I'm gonna fuck up during this podcast, so let's go ahead and address this now. Brother man's name is Michael, nickname is Whitty. We'll get into the nickname and why he's called Whitty at a later date. But yes, this is Mr. Michael, nickname Whitty. So, long story short, Mr. Michael, what's the first memory you have in the actual Gas Shack? First memory.
Boy, I remember one time you and what was bro name? I think Lil Codes.
Yep.
Lil Codes, y'all was in there making music and stuff. And I remember I popped in there one time. Lil Codes was just now getting ready to leave, and she was like, "Hey, nigga, come check out the shack."
Yep.
Bro, I sat down, boy. Anything you wanted, boy. CBD oil, shit, chips, drinks, cigarettes.
The whole nine.
Whole nine.
Absolutely. And if you know, you know. We had the whole Tri-County sold the fuck up.
For sure, for sure.
Absolutely. But man, nah, it was crazy because a lot of people don't know the shack was actually supposed to be my bedroom.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so like during high school, I think it was sophomore year, Mama had the bright idea, you know what, since he keeps bringing all these, you know, little rugrats over and then the little chicken heads over, you know, we're gonna put his ass outside. So they get this fucking building, right? Mind you, we finish it out. Me and Pops do all the tape and bedding ourselves and all that good shit. Mm-hmm. We got to make sure to get the viewers some pictures of the shack too. Finish the tape rock and bedding and shit. And bro, I remember like it was yesterday, probably about 2 weeks after we got done with that, I find out I'm getting sent off to rehab.
Damn.
Damn sure did.
I mean, one thing about it though, hey, that's a hell of a thing to come back to your own place, own spot, ain't gotta worry about nothing, do your own little thing.
You ain't lying. So, you know, they sent me off to rehab, right, over some damn weed, and I was also indulging in shit I didn't have no businesses, such as pills and stuff, but that's neither here nor there. Sent off to rehab, I get back from rehab. They don't want me in the damn building. They don't want me outside there because they know.
Didn't they turn it into like their shed where they storage shed?
They did for a while. It was like that for probably about 3 to 4 years. My blood brother Chris lived in the house for a while, so they utilized it for storage and shit. Fast forward, man, we moved back, you know, on the land and stuff into the house, and that's when it just started, you know, really started popping off, man. We had Liz over there at Cefco. Shout out to Liz and Bobby.
Oh yeah.
We had Liz and them over there at Cefco, and I hope I'm not getting her in trouble by saying that. If I am, sorry. But shit, she used to give me all the backstock shit as far as like the outdated chips. Drinks.
I used to do that at Tractor Supply when I worked there. If we had outdated chips and stuff, they'd be like, hey.
And it wasn't actually like expired outdated. I'm talking about fixing to go outdated. They're fixing to get rid of it.
Either that or 1 or 2 days outdated.
Exactly. So I get that shit, instead of selling it for store prices. There was only 2 stores, convenience stores, where we're from, by the way, as well. So, you know, sewing it up that way, it was real easy as far as just having a cheaper price. And fuck, we were competing against Harveen and them. And, you know, we had Harveen and them sold up. Any and everybody that was locked in with Harveen had the plug.
Everybody.
But, yeah, back to the shack, man. I get back from there. They don't want me outside then, bro. They were about over with, you know, with my bullshit. And, you know, graduated, moved out. That's when me and you started kicking it right there in that government apartment by the train tracks.
Oh, yeah.
And
I remember
then,
I used to pop up on you on the bike.
Yep. Hell yeah, on the fucking mountain bike.
Literally live damn near 150 yards away from you and would drive the bike over there. Just
now let's really take it all the way back. You remember I borrowed that bitch for that first month to go to work at Dollar General?
Bro, never seen it again.
Never seen it again.
Hey, boy, I was like red arm, okay. Hey, man.
You know who I think took that bitch?
Who?
Who was just in here?
Oh, for real?
Yes, sir.
Nah.
Mr. Slick Rick. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. I had to
I
take
ain't even tripping on it when it comes to it. Cause shit, hell, somebody else needed it worse than I did.
Needed
Or
it more than
did.
you did. You ain't lying.
And you really didn't need it, boy. You live a block from the damn place.
Motherfucker, you talk about driving 150 feet. That's 350 feet. I need that bike. Shit.
Put it right through that.
So, worked at that Dollar General for a while. 3 months at that, to be exact. Then I got in that wreck, And fast forward, man, long story short, I moved back in with mama and them. And I done had no means to really do nothing. I was out of there for a year, as far as with my arm and shit. So I'm back to what I know. And man, I'm doing my thing out of that bitch. And fast forward to 2020.
Hold on, you remember back when you was out there just moved back to your mama's house? Well, my pops did not like me being out there. Well, I had to hide my car in the back, because that boy be like, what you doing over there at Zach house? Man, I ain't doing nothing but chilling.
Had to sneak and hide to hang with his own cousin.
And boy, all we was doing was just chilling and
shout out to Michael though, man. I love him to death. He's good people.
Oh, trust me. Hey, he'll be on the podcast in the future.
Gotta get Mr.
Boys
Michael.
Gonna laugh at that dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But now, hell yeah, bro. And I mean, one thing about it, even on that subject, I gotta respect him as a father because, just like me, Ma, and everybody else on my end was saying you were the bad influence. And really, I was the bad influence on bro. Even though he's older than me, I was having him involved in shit he really didn't need to be involved in. But I do respect him on that. On some real shit.
But one thing about it, bro, I had every opportunity to say, nah, bro, I'm good. But
you ain't lying.
One thing about it, hey, I rock with you, dog.
Yes, sir. And look at
what do we say? Rock to the casket fall?
Yes, sir. Gas shack to the casket drop. And even then, this shit don't stop.
Nah, for real.
But now, yeah, we got to get Mr. Michael on here. That'll be epic, man. That'll be epic. But yeah, bro, fast forward to 2020, even in 2019, when we established the brand and got our first shirts made and shit, I was doing my thing, selling a little incense and also selling the branded merch as well. And fast forward to 2020, October 14th, the shit happened, and we'll get into that probably on another segment. But, bro did what he did on folding and shit, fought the case for 2 years, and bro, that really was the motivation on the really, I had already established the brand and shit for us. We had already had a name for ourselves and shit. But it was one of those things, I asked my lawyer, and shout out to Justin Reed, man. I asked Mr. Justin if I need to go get a 9-to-5 or if I can keep doing what I'm doing. And Justin kicked back and told me, man, look, do you want to go work for somebody else or you want to do what you love? And voila, here we are. You know what I'm saying? So thank God for that whole situation, bro. It's been a journey with this shit. It's been a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of roller coaster rides. A lot of ups and downs for sure, but one thing about it, we're God-fearing men. We got God with us at all times, and we project positivity.
For sure.
And positive things will come back. Karma's real. You don't ever fuck anybody over.
But things could be a lot worse. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know me coming. Shit, I've only been in this I've been in here since day one, but I just recently came back the past 4 months ago.
Absolutely.
You know what place I was in. I was in a dark place, not being able to support my family due to these low-paying ass jobs and stuff. And then finally I found that one job that I actually love, bro. And hell, people ask me now, I tell them, bro, this ain't even a job to me, bro. That's a second home.
Absolutely.
I'm like, shit, I go up there and chill 12 hours a day and not even
blink. Hell, we show up and we ain't even supposed to be on fucking clock.
What? You ain't bullshit. What I do this morning? Showed up at 10. Ain't even supposed to be here until 11.
Yes, sir.
Bro, it's just, it's one thing about it, bro. It brought me out of depression doing something that I love, actually being around something that I can relate to. And one thing about it, think about how many people growing up used to hate on us for this shit, bro.
Yep.
And them same people that hate on us 9 times out of 10 are doing the same shit we doing now. We just figured it out earlier.
100%.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's about staying true to you, staying true to yourself. Don't let anybody dictate your destiny. Don't let anybody tell you what you can or can't do. You know, I've always been big on authority. Nothing's wrong with authority, nothing's wrong with discipline and things like that. But also, I feel like the authority and discipline should come within more than anything. I feel like that we should have our own will, power, and own, you know,
And what,
ability to do what the fuck we want to do.
and to piggyback off that authority, bro, like a lot of people take authority and they look at it as a threat. So they don't listen to what the authority's trying to tell them to understand. They will listen to react. And bro, you can't do
100%.
that. Like I had to learn that at a younger age. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been through my times of